Say anything to your Oshi?
Woo! Do you want to show the shirt? Woo!
Oh wait! That's crazy shirt, man. Nice.
Love you, Kiara! Woo!
Woo! Thank
Oh yeah.
Konnichiwa, Seka no minasan, watashi wa Big Bomb J. It is 2 a.m. in the morning. I just got home, and where did I come from, you may ask? I came from the Drawn to Dawn, Takanashi Kiara, and Ninomae Inanis, their duo concert. I just got back from it, and I am freaking tired. I was full on energy the entire concert, even before the concert, and now my energy is completely just but it's a great thing because it was a complete honor to put all my energy into that concert. It was amazing. It was better than I ever expected it to be, because the last time I went to Hololive, which was in Breaking Dimensions in New York, I wish there were some songs that were played. Obviously, I loved it. For me personally, my favorite moment of that concert was High Tide with Muna and Susei joining Iris and Bay. That was really I think it was it was Bay and I think it was Iris and Bay, I believe so. But that was easily the highlight for me personally. And then obviously I went to Club Iron Mouse, and best highlight of that day was also Mori and Iron Mouse doing K-pop Demon Hunters, how it's done. But this one takes the cake, and it's not even because of Kiara. It's also because, wow, why did it's so crazy, what the heck? It was also because of Ina was amazing. If you guys don't know, I should have introduced myself. So I am a K-pop fan for 15 years. I got into Hololive because of my brother, and I also because of some people who told me that there's a lot of K-pop inspired songs, and one of them obviously being Kiara. And truth be told, I'm probably gonna put it in my intro. If you guys saw it, yes, Kiara commented on my video, my very first reaction to Kiara with Do You, Mirage, and I believe it was Sparks. And she commented saying like the recommendations, which means she really watched it, and I'm very grateful for that. That is still one of my favorite core memories because I listen to Kiara all the time. Like Do You is a constant play for me, and of course, just in general, like Hololive in general has just been such vibes. If you guys see it, my t-shirt. I know this is really out of the blue, but like, come on, like, I feel like the best time to talk about this is now, you know what I mean? Because I feel like literally just coming from all of the adrenaline, it's all sinking in. I'm probably gonna just go straight to the vlog. It's very short, it's not gonna be long. I'm probably gonna talk more at the end, so please watch this first. Just some highlights, just some, things that I did there, pictures I have, and overall just my experience there in general. I will say though, I really wish you could record during these things, but obviously you can't, and they told us, obviously, which is very respectable. But I think the fact is, I just really wish I had memories, but again, it's all in my head, and that's what's amazing about it. So I will see you guys at the end. We will talk about it at the end, and my highlights and my favorite moments, and obviously my low-key emotional moments, sad boy feels. So yeah, guys, enjoy this very short little slideshow vlog, and then I will see you guys at the end. So Also, shout out to everyone on my Discord who pointed me out that I should get on a certain stream. So I'll be talking about that. Actually, it's just right here. You'll find out. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys at the end. Peace.
It's literally either if you're wearing purple.
Oh my god, they're all purple.
I know. You're either wearing purple or you're wearing orange. That's it.
So ito yung mga purple siguro nandito.
Bakit purple? To that one already.
Sakit pila, ang init pa.
Ayan,
Damn.
mga purple eh.
I gotta hope that Evan's already here.
Balik na mamaya, balik na natin mamaya.
Paniti mo yung mama. Oh my god, wala ka, ano pa siya, orange talaga.
Yes, sure.
Wah! Wah! What's up, people of the world? This is Big Bomb J. I am here at the Turn. I am here. I was here last week. I was here for Hearts to Hearts. I am now here for Takanashi, Kiara, and Ina. So I'm excited. This is my fourth VTuber concert. My first one being Breaking Dimensions in New York, and then it was also Iron Mouse, and I forgot the name of the other one. But I'm here for my Oshi, my favorite member of Hololive, Kiara. So if you guys don't know, when I first reacted to Hololive and I first reacted to Kiara, she commented on my video. She knows I'm a K-pop fan, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Everyone's looking at me. I'm a little shy, but I'm just gonna finish it off here. But I can't wait to hear. For me personally, I want to hear Do You live. I want to hear Martyr live. I want to hear The Great Wanderer live. I heard they performed it yesterday, so I'm hoping they perform it today. But we'll see. But anyways, yeah, guys, I will see you guys later. So peace out. Shout out to Shifty. That's my boy. What? KFP, what? KFP, what? KFP, what? KFP, what? KFP, what? What's up, people of the world? This is Big Bomb J. I just finished the concert. So good, man. So good. Because we're a little late, someone's gonna pick us up. But I will talk about it later. But overall, first feelings after like 2 minutes after the concert. What an awesome day. Man, all my songs, dude. All my songs are played. Oh my god, Ina made me cry, bro. Ina made me cry. Her little speech at the end got me, man. So we're gonna go eat and then we will talk about it after. So I'll see you guys next time. Later. Peace. And that, my friends, was my experience at the Drawn to Dawn concert with Takanashi, Kiara, and Ninomae Inanese. I always mess up her name. It's a tongue twister. But yeah, it was awesome. So I said at the end, like, it really was one of my favorite experiences. In general, I honestly believe the VTuber community, the Hololive community is literally the best. I have never gotten any hate from anyone when it comes to Hololive. I've never gotten anything other than probably like, just some, stuff like, oh, turn your mic down, but it's fine, right? Always very supportive. And what I really love about
these concerts is that there's such a bond. You know what I mean? There's such a unity. Like the people that I took pictures with, I literally just met them today, except for one guy. You know what I mean? So, and also my brother, obviously. But there's just such a great community in this, community. It's just so like it's like you know everybody. It's just so easy just to approach someone and have a conversation. For me, I've been to K-pop concerts all the time. I've been to so many concerts in my life, but for some reason, Hololive, VTubers, Iron Mouse, everything that I went to, always such a pleasure to just relax and talk to people and just be cool. It's just so awesome. And that's not even talking about the energy is off the charts. So that's where I'm gonna get to right now. So I apologize for not knowing some of the names of these songs, because obviously some of them are covers and I couldn't look it up. But I will start from the beginning. Shout out to every single person that I met at the concert, especially E and Jay, who obviously were a big highlight. You will know who you are, and then also, of course, my brother, who of course, sharing this moment with my brother and seeing how happy and joyful he was during the entire concert, singing and going crazy. Really awesome. For me personally, it started with Ina, and Ina went insanely well with everything. For me personally, my favorites ones was obviously the really big surprise was Stellar by Suse. That was insane. I did not expect that. I think what's amazing about it is that my brother wanted to hear that live, and it was Ina, which is one of his favorites. So that was amazing. She sang it beautifully, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like when I first got into Ina, I loved her voice. I felt like she needed more songs, and she does now, but like I never really got into her voice until today, because man, it is beautiful. For me, Violet, the acoustic version of Violet, that has become one of my favorites. She is amazing. She is such a cutie, shy girl that is just so pleasure to watch. It's like therapy. You know what I mean? It's like what do you want to call it? I felt like I used the word pleasure wrong, but it's probably a lot of people that can relate to her. You know what I mean? I think I've said that before in the past. Like, um, what makes it awesome is that there's such a community within this community of like, um, especially during pandemic. I feel like people were really attached and really were, um, they had that was their lifeline. You know what I mean? During a time when it was so bad, you know what I mean? Especially during the pandemic. I know, Hollow Life definitely helped a lot of people, especially my brother, right? Also me now, with all of the songs I checked out. Um, I think what really hit me really badly this concert in a good way was Ina's speech. Um, her getting emotional, her talking about how, she is so appreciative, and her journey as a VTuber and talent and in general person. Just seeing her get so emotional, like really crying her eyes out. Obviously we can't see her, but it was pretty obvious. Hearing her, it was really awesome. I mean, I've said this in the past. Like, what I really love about this also is that, we don't know their faces. You know what I mean? And yet they are so loved just from their personalities with their character, which is so awesome, because you don't have to be worried about what people are gonna think about what you would look like and all. All they have to do is just appreciate your talent, appreciate your voice, appreciate your singing voice, your dancing skills, and most importantly, just you. You know what I mean? Personality, your love, your dedication and passion. So I think it's nice, because I feel that too. Not trying to make myself about it, but like, being a YouTuber, I've definitely felt the love from so many people, especially subscribers and people that I've met. I met some people today who recognized me from YouTube, so that is really cool. But yeah, shout out to Wiki. I was in his stream, as you guys can see right here. It was really funny. If you guys want to know, this is a shirt, so. This is my K-pop bias, Chaewon. She is from the Seraphim, and this is Kiara. So my brother made this, so shout out to my brother. This was so cool. So it's like obviously Kiara is fried chicken, right? And then in this comeback of La Seraphim, it was spaghetti. So I mixed it and then put Jollibee. It was awesome. My brother made it, yo. It was really, really good. So shout out to him. Um, and then, with that being said, wow, I will never experience. No, but I did. But like, this is a big one because this is probably one of my top moments in my entire like concert history. Kiara's set was legendary, legendary. I saw the first few songs from the free sample. It was Hinatori, it was Sparks, and then Great Wanderer. Great Wanderer, I really wish they were playing today, but what we got today was literally every freaking amazing song that are in my top songs. Like Do You was played, Chimera, Mirage, Ego, Martyr, Blue. It's Blue Ungo. Oh, it was. We're gonna start it off. So obviously Ego right away, bringing the vibes right away, and then of course with Chimera, Press 4. But then what was after that? I don't remember, but I cannot think right now. Ooh, I'm so thinking right now. But the truly highlight of it all is truly just Do You. I mean, I really, really thought that it wasn't gonna happen. I was already satisfied. It was amazing. You know, Martyr was freaking amazing. Martyr is my favorite song. I think Martyr has become at least my number one or number two favorite song from Kiara. My number one is Do You, but Martyr is getting up there. And then Blue and Gold. That was beautiful. That was such a very, very heartfelt moment of like her telling us to, you know, be one side blue, the other one gold, and then, you know, towards the end, you know, during the bridge, turn off all the lights, and then when it comes back, the lights of myth. That was beautiful. I love the. I know. I think if that was me, if I was Kiara, I definitely would have gotten emotional, considering, you know, obviously the bond that those five had, you know, Myth had. So that was really, really, really awesome. You know, I definitely felt the emotions from that moment too. So, of course, you know, Kiara also talking about, you know, her journey to her thanking everybody, the staff, the people who made her costumes, her family and friends, you know, her cats. That was really, really fun. You know, I definitely got a little emotional because, you know, for me, I like to see people make it. I like to see people just thrive, be happy, do what they love. You know, this world is bad sometimes, you know what I mean? And I feel like for me, just seeing people, you know, make it and, you know, be happy is already happy for me. You know, Kiara's music has just been such a joy for me, you know, in terms of like the energy that she brings, and just in general, like Hollow Life in general. You know, there's so many songs from Hollow Life that I can really say like they will help me in like different areas of my life, different aspects. You know, like for example, Mume with Mume. You know, when I'm not in a good mood or a good spot, or if I'm in like really like in a darkness, you know, I listen to that. I also listen to End of a Life by Mori, and then when I need something to pump me up, it's obviously Kiara, it's obviously Bay, Nariza. You know, there's just so much about it. Um, so you know, it's a you know, this is all coming from my head right now. I have no script. I never do. So you know, right now I'm just really, really just processing everything. But overall, it was one of the best things I ever experienced. That whole stretch of like that whole hour, and then including the encore with Ina, that was truly one of the most exciting times I've had in a concert because it was just banger after banger. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to make this too long because you know, it's definitely a little late, and also at the same time, it's just me babbling. But you know, hopefully, you know, you guys I don't know, appreciated my video. Again, I do this for the people who really, really appreciate my videos and always support me. So again, views don't matter to me. All that matters is that there's people who are, you know, enjoying it. You know, even if it's just one or two people, which I know there will be at least like 10 people that I know that will watch this. You know, really, really awesome. You know, and not, you know, probably not gonna happen, but it's happened, right, with Kiara commenting on my video. If Kiara is watching this, if Ina is watching this, they did amazing. You know, I really, really hope that they have more in the future. You know, especially with Hololive English having a entire concert too during Anime Expo days in July. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. But in general, I just want to say, you know, you guys did amazing. You guys have been doing amazing ever since debut. You know, you guys have touched so many people. You know, this is not just, you know, people just being fans, but probably you guys have helped more than just being, you know, them being fans. They probably, you know, friends, you know, people to look up to be inspired by, you know, people that, you know, just whenever you need some brightness in your life, you go to watch these two. So you know, they watch you, you know. So it's nice. It's nice. I'm still trying to like process everything because it literally just happened like what, a few hours ago. But you know, I think that's all I have to say. You know, I just want to say thank you to those two, and you know, hopefully they have a safe trip from wherever they go. So yeah, man. If you like this video, please subscribe to get more from Hololive. Again, I'm probably getting into more. I'm gonna get into more Hololive, you know, because I kind of miss it. I really do. I haven't done Hololive in a while because I've been really, really busy, and there's so many things coming out. I definitely have to get into it. So, again, I don't really care about the views anymore at this point. I think knowing that people really take their time to watch me is such a big deal, and the fact that I was noticed by my favorite Hololive member, my Oshi, Kiara, that is already enough for me. So, yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching KFPs. Man, you guys are literally the greatest fandom ever. You guys have just been so supportive, and the way that you guys were there at the concert, it was simply insane. I'm really looking forward to seeing more from you guys at, you know, events as well as, you know, Anime Expo, especially with those Hololive meetings and all. So, you know, I'm just very happy about that. So also for the all Hololive fans in general, keep supporting, keep loving, and all of that, and all that things. And of course, also for if I had to text somebody, Takadachis for all the Ina fans. Love there was a freaking balloon or whatever it was, like a big like plushie of her, which was really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.